this question starts with you, but it's personal. It says, you've indicated a desire to use the Mayoral site for a central transportation station. However, that site is currently under development for a hotel project. Do you support that project, and do you believe the city of LaGrange should be involved in that development?
I do not support it. I do not think the city should be involved with that. People of LaGrange need public transportation. People especially in District 2. That's what they need. We don't need a fancy hotel on the square. We've got something like 24 hotels around here. Another hotel might be something that rich folks want. They might go to some parties or balls or something. This is a nice place right here. Why can't we use this? So I don't think we need to, well, I don't think we need it, and I think the forces that want that are the forces we need to quit listening to. LaGrange has, for too long, has been addicted to Callaway money. We need to stop that. We act like a little rich little brat. We have to, instead of doing things on our own, we have to run and beg for money from this foundation. We need to stop that. This city is much stronger than the Callaway family and the Callaway money. So we need some other way of running our city.
Thank you. Jim?
I think Nick already made reference to the hotel, and I'm excited about the prospects for the downtown hotel. You know, the city of LaGrange and LaGrange College and the Callaway Foundation funded a downtown study back in, I think, 2001. So this has been years ago. And one of the needs that was identified in that study was a downtown hotel. And so this has been on the drawing board for a long time. The hotel was originally conceived to be on East Square, on the east side of Lafayette Square. Then it was, because one developer was interested in doing a hotel downtown, they looked at Main Street. Mansewers became the potential site for the hotel when the city did acquire that property. The city acquired the property and immediately started marketing it, started looking at ways to reuse this facility, to bring jobs, to bring development, to bring tax revenue into downtown LaGrange. And so this is something that has been a long time in fruition, coming to fruition. It has been unanimously supported by your city council because I think at the end of the day, what we're talking about is a $20 million investment in downtown LaGrange. Most all of that, the majority of that, is coming from private sources, private developer sources. The city of LaGrange will, at the end of the day, have $1.5 million in that site. That's the amount of investment that your city will have in the Mansewers property. And for that $1.5 million contribution to the project, the Callaway Foundation is going to contribute $4 million to build a parking deck behind the Mansewers property. That parking deck will be deeded to the city of LaGrange. It will be a 200-space parking deck available to anybody, public space, no reserved spaces. So if you step back and look at the transaction from the city's perspective, the city is giving up $1.5 million of property that it is invested in and receiving a $4 million 200-space parking deck in return. That's a pretty good deal for the citizens of LaGrange. But go beyond that. You're also having a developer bring in private money to the tune of a $20 million project with employees, with all of the sales tax revenue and the commerce of downtown LaGrange. So I think this is a good idea, and I think it's going, if it happens, and I think it will, when it happens, I think it will be a good thing for the city of LaGrange.
Jimmy?
Based on my research, I did not have an issue with this project. I travel a lot doing research and doing publications as well as presentations. And I think LaGrange would benefit from a hotel that can generate the type events that the city of LaGrange deserve. I think we have an opportunity with this project to help our economy. The biggest issue that I have on the other side is that many of the citizens were well unaware of LaGrange's involvement. And I feel the leadership of the city should have been more proactive in and telling the citizens exactly what's going on with this project. On the campaign trail, many people complained about the project, and I think they did not have the information that they needed about the project. One of the biggest concerns is why are we spending so much money downtown when we have city parks that are undeveloped. So I think the city has to do a better job explaining the project, discussing the budgetary issues associated with the city, as well as look at some of the issues that we're having, particularly in District 2. District 2 citizens are not very happy about the project. Many are saying that if we have this type of money to fund such a project, why we're not seeing the development in our communities. And again, I think as leaders, we have to send that message a little clearer to our citizens so they can understand what's going on.